Well, President Obama brought leaders from both parties to the White House this week to try and work out the government shutdown. Those talks failed. The president made it clear he was not going to negotiate. So was the president just trying to get involved, doing too little, too late? Joining us now to discuss is GOP strategist and CEO of Ripple Communications, Karen Nussle. Karen, thanks for joining us this morning.
Great to be with you, Tucker.
So let's go back to the 1996, 1995 government shutdown under President Clinton. Did President Clinton show a little bit more initiative in negotiating then, do you believe, than President Obama is now?
Absolutely. The thing that's really different this time around is that nobody's talking. Back in 95, 96, there were constantly talking, constant meetings going on. There was a lot of conversation back and forth between the White House and the Capitol, and that's just not happening this time.
Well, because, isn't the strategy pretty clear in this case? The Obama White House believes a government shutdown helps the Democrats, and so they have no incentive to negotiate, do they?
Well, that may be true, but I think there's something a little different going on. The last time the president sat down with the speaker, the Democrats weren't too happy with how that turned out. So I think they've basically said to him, stay out of the room. We don't want you in the room. So I think that might be what's really going on here.
Well, every moment we're talking about the government shutdown, we're not talking about the disaster of Obamacare and its rocky implementation this week. And that's got to help the White House, no?
Well, I don't know that this whole thing helps them much one way or the other, because what's now really happening is the whole debt ceiling debate that's coming is really what's going to start hurting here, because if the markets start reacting next week, which I think they will, it's really, really going to be bad for the economy, and the president's going to bear the bulk of that burden.
So you think the public will take a look at that debate and say the White House is responsible for this?
Yeah, I think they're going to take a big share of the hit because, he's the president. He has to start leading the conversations here. That's what presidents do in these instances. He's got all the tools. He has the Oval. He's got Camp David. He's got the helicopters in the plane. He has the tools to bring people together and start this conversation. And up till now, he said, I'm not going to talk.
Yes. Camp David being, of course, the president's vacation home, which is open while your national parks are closed. Karen Nussle, thanks a lot for joining us.
Thanks.
Appreciate it.